back to my channel. If you are new, thanks so much for checking this video out. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for watching this video. Love and appreciate you. You're the best. So for today's video, I got asked a ton of questions about this when I posted a grocery haul on my food Instagram. If you don't follow my food Instagram, you should definitely follow that. I post a bunch of recipes, my vegan meals, food recommendations, all that stuff. So definitely give my food Instagram a follow. So I did a grocery haul on my story on my food Instagram, and then I got so many questions from you guys about my groceries, how often I shop, how do I make stuff last, what's my budget for groceries, a bunch of stuff like that. So given all the questions that I got, I decided to make a video about it. I know it's been a hot minute since I made a video. So much stuff has gone on. I think I'm gonna film a life update video in the next couple days. Obviously, I got lip filler. I'm making a video about that, which you'll probably see after I upload this video. So I'm not even gonna talk about like how it's healing or anything like that, because that'll be for that video. So let's just get right into the video. So my first tip for grocery shopping, especially if you're on a budget or just in general a grocery shopping tip, is to buy fresh produce that's in season, and if you know that you're gonna use it within the next couple days. Because I used to be so bad at this. I would buy produce thinking that I was gonna eat it, not really have any sense of direction, and not really know what was in season and what isn't in season. Buy it, it would either go bad a lot faster than I expected, or I just didn't eat it in time and it went bad, and then it's like, you know, that's wasted money. You don't want to waste your money. So buy produce that's in season, or you know for sure you're gonna eat it, which brings me to my next tip, which is plan some meals a few days in advance. This isn't real, I'm not talking about necessarily meal prepping, but if there's a meal or a couple meals that you know you want to eat for the week, plan them out and then buy the fresh produce that's required, so you know for a fact that you're gonna use that fresh produce. Sometimes I'll know that I want to make a certain dish and it requires a certain produce. Like yesterday when I went shopping, I bought broccolini, and I knew I was going to use I knew I was going to use the broccolini that same night for a dish that I wanted to make, so it's not going to go to waste. I used it already, it's not going to go bad. Plan some meals ahead so you have a sense of direction. If you have produce and you notice it's starting to get like really ripe, freeze it. Do not let it go bad. That's how you waste your money. You pop it in the freezer. Especially, this is great for bananas. Like if you have bananas sitting on your counter that are getting really brown and just, you know, they're on the borderline of like, might not be able to eat these pretty soon, freeze them. They're great for smoothies. This works especially for fruit. Freeze anything that you don't think you're gonna eat in time before it goes bad, because like I said, so many times I've had to throw away produce that I could have easily salvaged if I just froze it. So please, freeze your stuff before it goes bad. Cheers. Speaking of frozen produce, you can also buy frozen fruit and frozen vegetables already pre-frozen, and those will last you such a long time. Like I have so much frozen fruit in my freezer, like huge bags that you can get at like Sam's Club or Costco, and they will last you literally, like the expiration date I think is like a year or a year and a half after you buy it, which is crazy. And it'll last a super long time. Great for smoothies. Same with vegetables. They'll last you a lot longer than fresh produce. So this is good if you want something but you don't have an exact meal in mind for it. Buy it frozen, because then you'll have it. It'll last a lot longer and you won't risk like it going bad before you actually get to use it. And they're always frozen when they're like at their peak ripeness or freshness. So the quality is just as good as fresh produce, and it's good. And it's usually cheaper than fresh produce sometimes too. My next tip is to buy what you can in bulk. I do this a ton. I typically shop at Whole Foods, but you can do this. I mean, I think there's bulk stores online. A lot of other grocery stores have bulk sections now. It's becoming more of a thing. And just buy some of your staples in bulk that you can. That can even be like frozen stuff. Like I'll go to Sam's Club and get huge like 1 or 2 pound bags of frozen strawberries, for other types of frozen fruit and frozen vegetables, like huge, like this, like bigger than my head size frozen bag of broccoli. And that lasts me such a long time. I do that with oats, I do that with rice and quinoa, grains, nuts, all that stuff. So buy what you can in bulk, because it's cheaper in bulk and it'll last you longer. Another grocery shopping tip I have is to stick to mostly whole plant foods. These tend to be much cheaper and more affordable than processed food. And obviously I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like don't buy anything processed, because I buy some processed stuff too. This is processed and I'm drinking it right now. So only really buy, like, really just kind of evaluate what you eat and only buy the things you absolutely need. So for example, say you love oat milk, but a gallon of oat milk where you live is like $7. And then for $7, you can buy like 1 or 2 pounds of rolled oats or something like that. I'm just making them up as an example. So buy the bunch of oats and make your own oat milk, and then you'll save a little bit of money because nut milk is really easy to make. Only get the processed foods that you absolutely need, absolutely cannot live without, and stick to as many whole plant foods as you can and making stuff on your own. You'll save a ton of money. One of my favorite tips that I've been doing for a couple months now is keep a running, and it might sound so obvious, like some of you might already do this and this is totally normal for you, but I never did this until recently. Keep a grocery list, like running, like consistently. So I have a board on my fridge, and whenever I run out of something, I just go and I write it on there so I don't forget. And then this way, my grocery list is being made over time and I know exactly what I need. So the day that I have to go grocery shopping, I'm not sitting there like, what do I need? What do I need to buy? Do I actually need that? Do I need this? And you're like rummaging through your refrigerator and your pantry trying to figure out what you need. It has saved me so much time, so much effort. It's just it's so easy to do, and then it gives you a sense of direction when you're at the grocery store because you know exactly what you need. You could just transfer that list to your phone or take a picture of it or whatever you want to do, and then you have a sense of direction at the grocery store. And when you have a list and a sense of direction, you're less likely to buy crap that you don't need, and then that is money saved. Another tip I have is to try out different stores in your areas. Go visit different grocery stores, even if you have to travel a little bit out of your way. Like I said, I shop at primarily Whole Foods, sometimes Trader Joe's, and sometimes Target. Whole Foods is like 25-30 minutes out of my way, but I go there because I find the best quality. They have most of the stuff I need, and I have the capability to do so. So check out multiple grocery stores in your area, see which ones have the best prices, which ones offer the most stuff that you need and you want. Check the quality, and eventually you'll be able to find a store, even if you have to drive a little bit, that fits your needs and meets the price points that you're looking for. Okay, this is a fun tip that I know Whole Foods does, and I want to say that I'm sure there's other grocery stores that do this too, but bring your own bags, because a lot of stores give you a small discount for bringing your own bags. And honestly, like, when you want to save money, every bit counts. So if you could just accumulate reusable bags over time, like I have so many random bags that I don't even know where I got them from, just over the years of like either gifts or a free like tote bag with an online order or something like that. Just accumulate and save bags and reuse them, because like I said, some grocery stores will give you a small discount for bringing your own bag. Every tip that I mentioned in this video, I personally use myself. I go grocery shopping once every like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, give or take. It depends what I run out of and what I need, but I really don't have to go that often. And if I break it down, I usually spend between like $100 to $120 a week on groceries, and that's for 2 people. So for me, that's not so bad. There's other ways to cut down on what you spend when you go grocery shopping. It's really just a matter of like what you personally need and things that you can be flexible with and not flexible with, and where you shop. Like it's just all subject to who you are personally. That's just what I do because a lot of you asked, so I wanted to share and be very transparent with you about it. If you want more tips about grocery shopping, like produce in season, being vegan, anything like that, I have a free vegan cooking and shopping guide on my website. I'll link it in the description. It's super helpful, totally free, like 100% free. Download it, it'll help you. I have a list in there of produce in season. I have more grocery tips. I have being vegan on a budget tips. I have storing your produce tips and making your produce last longer. So much stuff. It's, like I said, it's free. I'll put the link in my bio, or not in my bio. I'll put the link in the description below. Feel free to download it. I hope you find it helpful. It's a gift from me to you. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Or again, I don't know if I said that already. Maybe I did. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, definitely give a thumbs up and let me know if you have any other questions in the comments. If you are not subscribed to me already and you enjoy my content, you like my vibe, you want to see more of me, definitely hit that subscribe button below, because I would love for you to be a part of this little family, you know? And as always, I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching this video. It means the world to me. Before I go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will pop that up here, and the links are always in the description below. It means so much to me. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Why are you wet? What did you do? Why are you wet? What did you haven't been outside. What did you do? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl?